Yo, have you ever had one of those days where absolutely nothing went wrong, but somehow you still felt stressed? Your phone keeps buzzing, your brain won't stop thinking. You replay that embarrassing thing you said back in 2024 for the 47th time. And before you know it, you are lying in bed at 2 a.m. having fake arguments with people who are peacefully asleep. Bruh, why are we the only ones attending these imaginary meetings? If you've ever felt like your mind just refuses to chill, you are definitely not alone. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to actually find inner peace. Not the fake Instagram version where somebody drinks green tea on a mountain for 5 minutes. I'm talking about the kind of peace that sticks around even when life gets messy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into it. All right, y'all. So we can start with this one. So step one, accept that life will never be perfect. All right, gang. So we can start with one of the hardest lesson. You know, a lot of people think that they will finally have peace after everything gets fixed, after they make more money, after they find the perfect relationship, or after they buy the dream house, or even after they lose 20 pounds. After, 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 and after. But here's the problem: life is always going to have something, such as a bill, a bad day, an annoying coworker, or maybe your Wi-Fi is acting up during your favorite show. Okay, so well maybe the last one is a personal text. Just saying. But yeah, the point is, if your peace depends on life being perfect, you're going to be waiting forever. Real peace starts when you stop expecting life to be problem free, and and then you just accept it for what it is. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a finesse. All right, so with two, I'll go with let me see here. Stop trying to control everything. Here's where things get interesting. Humans love control. We want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, next month, 5 years from now, but life doesn't work like that. You can't control the weather, you can't control traffic, you can't control what people say to you, and you definitely can't control somebody replying. Okay? So after you send a whole paragraph, well, just be ready, for whatever answer the person is about to send you. And most of the time, it's probably not going to be what you are expecting. So the sooner you accept what's outside your control, the less energy you'll waste fighting reality. Focus on what you can control. You know, things like your attitude, your choices, your effort, and everything else, just leave it alone. Easy peasy, protect your peace. Step three, I guess we can go with get off your phone for a minute. So now, don't get me wrong, phones are amazing, but let's be honest. Some of us wake up and just literally jump into their phone, like scroll for an hour, then wonder why our brains feel like time squares. Social media is designed to keep your attention. One video becomes 10, 10 becomes 50, and the next thing you know, you've watched a raccoon steal a pizza. Which to me I think is a pretty funny video, but hey. Um, and then you follow with watching three conspiracy theories, and then you follow by watching somebody power washing the driveway for 27 minutes, and then then at the end of the day you end up saying, "Man, I wasted so much time on my phone. How the fuck did I end up here?" Shit. Taking even a short break from constant notifications can help reduce mental overload. And sometimes silence is medicine. You know, you should probably consider going outside from time to time and get back into nature and touch some grass. All right, so for four, I guess I can say you should learn to forgive, even if they never apologize. This one is quite tough, but holding onto anger, well, even though holding onto anger feels powerful at first, but over time it becomes heavy, like really heavy. Forgiveness doesn't mean saying what happened was okay. It means that I'm done carrying this around. Let's think about this. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a backpack full of bricks, then wondering why you are exhausted. Meanwhile, the other person might be living their best life, completely unaware. You shouldn't let anyone else leave rent space. Leave. You shouldn't let anyone else rent space in your head for free. You should instead uh, try to raise the rent. Yeah, I'll go with that. It sounds much better. Don't let anyone else leave rent free in your head. Instead you should instead you should raise the rent. That's a funny saying that I just came up with. Interesting. All right, gang. Step 5: you should stop comparing your life to others. So, as we all know, comparison has probably stolen more happiness than almost anything else. You open social media, everybody looks rich, happy, successful, perfect. Meanwhile, you're out here eating leftover pizza, wondering why your life doesn't look like theirs. Here's the thing, my guy or gal. People usually post their highlight reel, not the anxiety, not the failures, not the arguments, not the bad days. You are comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's movie trailer. That is not a fair fight. You should always keep that in mind. All right. For step 6, I'll go with you should take care of your body. Here's something that people tend to overlook. Your mind and your body are teammates. If you are constantly exhausted, living on junk food, never moving, sleeping 4 hours a night, your brain notices. Exercise, sleep, healthy food, and getting outside are, magic things that you should implement in your day-to-day life or day-to-day routine. None of those things, none of those things magically solve every problem, but they give your mind a much better chance to handle stress. Sometimes inner peace starts with drinking a glass of water, believe it or not. Your body has been sending emails, you just haven't opened them. So you should listen to your body and make the necessary steps to make it happy. Okay? All right, sure. And as a bonus tip, I'll go with you should practice gratitude. This sounds simple because it is. Every day, you should probably take a minute, think about 3 things you're grateful for, whether that be big things, small things, it doesn't really matter. Or maybe you should think about your family, your health, a good meal, a friend checking on you, or whatever, or something else. Even the fact that your alarm clock actually went off this morning, is a wonderful thing because you if it didn't, then you might have snoozed or overslept and probably missed your train to work. So yeah, you should be grateful for that as well. Gratitude doesn't erase your problems, but it reminds your brain that your problems aren't the only thing in your life, and that is a powerful shift. All right, gang. In closing, we can go ahead and say that finding inner peace isn't about escaping life. It's about learning how to live through it without letting every little thing steal your joy. Accept what you can control, protect your time, forgive, stop comparing, take care of yourself, and don't forget to slow down every once in a while. Because at the end of the day, peace isn't something you stumble across, it's something you practice every single mother freaking day. Alright, y'all, you already know. Before I leave, I had to hit you with this. Well, actually, I have to hit you with this. What brings you the most inner peace? Is it nature? Is it prayer? Is it music? Is it exercise or something completely different? Let's talk about it. Okay? And yeah, yo, I have to do the outro as always. So if this video has helped you a lot, guys, please, pretty please, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Okay? Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.